Hey, 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 I'm Angie Rose with Angie Rose Health Coaching. I'm here today to do your Monday Mojo video for the week, which is your motivational thing to get you going, and I'm going to kick you in the butt to try to help just a little. So this week I want to talk with you just a little bit about what is one thing, there's many things, but what is one thing that actually helps you look younger? What is one thing that helps you look younger? Of course, there are lots of things like good food and water and sleep, and we're going to talk a lot about sleep this month. But today, my best anti-aging tip is being active and exercising. Now, I know some of y'all don't want to hear that. You don't want to be thinking about that and why that would make you look younger when you're working harder, right? But I want to talk with you a little bit today about some scientific studies that have been done that actually are in the works right now. But doctors and scientists are saying that by exercising, you actually stay looking younger for longer. All right, so let's get into that just a little bit. So let's talk a little science. So I don't know if you've ever heard the word telomeres or not. Telomeres. If some of you have heard of it, I want you to definitely comment below the video and let me know that. But these are the protective end caps on each side of our chromosomes. They're kind of like the little caps on the ends of your shoelaces that are protective and keep those shoelaces from unraveling and, causing problems, right? But the truth is that as we age, these telomeres on the ends of our chromosomes begin to get a little shorter, which is very normal. That is just the way God created our bodies, and that's what happens. But when scientists examined the telomere length in more than 5,800 adults who were part of the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, they found something really interesting. They said active people actually had longer telomeres than those who were not active. And this even accounted for people who were eating healthy, that were sleeping well, and their actual age. Truthfully, the people who were fit, active, moving more actually had longer telomeres. So that means even at a cellular level, they were looking younger. Okay, and it all starts in our cells. That's a whole nother video, but it all starts in our cells and how well they work, how healthy those cells are, and how they're responding to the body and what we are doing with it. So it's pretty incredible if you ask me. Like, just knowing, obviously we know exercise helps with weight loss. Exercise helps with bone density. It helps with muscle mass, loss of fat, all those kinds of things. But have you ever really thought about that exercise and being active actually helps your cells and helps you to age slower? Okay, because I don't know about you guys, but that's a pretty big motivator to me because I'm almost 50. And realistically, when I look at that, my thought process is I want to stay as young as I can for the age that I am and for my body to stay fit and active and flourishing for as long as possible. So as you might guess, the research in this area is still under examination, if you will. And they're still looking at like, what's the best exercise? So you're probably saying, well, tell me exactly what exercise is going to do that. I cannot do that today, but what I am going to do is say that a great starting point, okay, well, maybe somebody starting out, this might be a little bit difficult, but our goal is to start out and get to the place of where we are walking, cardio exercise, walking, treadmill, biking, elliptical, HIIT classes, jazzercise, any of those kinds of things, at least 5 days a week for 30 minutes. And when I say being active with cardio exercise, a lot of times clients will say to me, well, I cleaned my house this weekend and I was more active doing that than I was before. So can I count that as my exercise? And, the one thing I always want to say no. I'm going to be honest with you. As your coach, I want to say no. But when I really think about it, this is what I tell people. I say, listen, if you are out in the yard doing yard work and it is above and beyond and your heart rate is getting up, or you are deep cleaning your house and you're breaking a sweat and you're getting your heart rate up, then it's probably in the beginning good activity. But at some point, it really isn't enough. And I really want to see you guys moving into more of treadmill, walking outside, brisk pace, getting your heart rate up, breathing a little bit heavy, getting on your bike, not just la-di-da-da-da-ing around, but I want you to actually maybe even do some intervals where you speed up and you slow down. And you can do the same thing on the treadmill and the elliptical. But so many of you guys just get on and you check out. You check out and you're not necessarily focused on what you're doing. So just because your feet are pedaling, if you ain't a sweating and your heart rate isn't coming up some and there ain't any tension on your bike and you're not feeling any change besides you're just sitting a butt in a seat, then I want to encourage you today to push yourself a little bit, get that activity up a little higher, feel that heart muscle begin to work, make those lungs work a little bit. I'm not saying you have to feel like you're dying, but I'm saying 30 minutes a week or 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week of heart beating cardio. Okay, that could be a video, it could be anything. The other thing I want you to think about adding as well is at least 2 days of strength training. 2 days of strength training. And if this is pretty new to you, then I would say to you, number 1, get a personal trainer. Number 2, take a class. Number 3, do a video on YouTube or an old video you may have in your house to get formed down and have somebody really be teaching you what you need to be doing. What I love about what I do in here, because we offer exercise classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 6 p.m. I do Monday is cardio class or HIIT training class. Tuesday and Thursday is strength training with a cardio benefit because we're moving pretty fast. Wednesday night is dance cardio. So you can even dance for 30 minutes and get your heart rate up. And then Saturday morning, we offer spin class with strength training. I teach an hour class that has both spin and strength. So you get 2 bangs for your buck in one class. And then we do flexibility on Saturday morning. So that's at 10 o'clock. Okay. So what I want you guys to think about is some of those classes or some of those things you could do could be integrated together is what I want to say. They could be both. They could be a little cardio and strength training all in one. Okay. So if you are not doing any type of cardio or any type of exercise, here's your sign. Angie Rose, your health coach, is telling you, let's get it together and let's get started to help the anti-aging process. And I want to say this, it's never too late to start. I know some people will say to me like, well, I'm 60, 70, 80 years old. If you can move, you can groove. You can do this, okay? You can do something and get that heart rate up and get it moving, okay? So if you're someone who really does struggle to get going, then a class probably really is for you. If you're someone who's interested in coming to one of my classes at 6 o'clock, you can give the office a call. We offer the first class free. They do fill up very quickly. I'm going to be honest with you. So I only have room for 12 people in a class. And so those do fill up pretty quick, but it's worth a try. The other thing I would say to you too is if you need someone to coach you and kind of get you going and really keep you accountable to the task at hand, then I'm your girl. I'm your health coach. I'm the one that wants to help you, to teach you, to encourage you, and of course to kick your butt along the way. But I want to be there for you and I want to help you with this to really set it up for something that becomes a lifestyle for you that is not just the next diet, the next fad, the next quick fix. That is not my goal and it's not my heart. So like I've told you all before, you can definitely visit my website, angierosehealthcoaching.com. You can look at everything we offer here in the office, but you can fill out a contact me form, and more than likely Kelsey, my office manager, is going to reach out to you and give you the opportunity to set up a 1-hour free consultation with me. And you could also just give us a call at the office and just set it up. And it costs you nothing but 1 hour of your time. And the phone number is 308-850-2419. So what's stopping you? That's what I want to ask you today. Are you done wasting time? Are you done aging? Well, I wish we could just say we're done aging and stop time, but we can't. Are you ready to do something different? Because if you want to change, you got to change what you're doing. Let me help you do that. All right? That's what I've got for you this week. I hope you have an amazing, blessed week, and we will see you next Monday. Bye.